Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey,
And we are the Tabletop Warlords. Once again, we find ourselves playing a game of
Beyond the Gates of Antares,
the best war game there ever was. And today will be a special fight.
the revenge of the Virai.
I kicked Sergey's butt last time, but we're gonna try it again. We just got the Virai's brand new army. Sergey's been able to look over the forces, and we've been able to play some more demo games between the two of us. So we're going at it again. This time I will be playing the Concord.
And I will obviously be playing the Virai threat.
It'd be weird if the Visions of the Virai we just played
Played
completely different army.
Yeah.
That made no sense at all. And once again, we're going to be doing the same pitched battle.
Let battle begin!
Let battle begin is a very simple scenario. You know it, you love it. It's scenario number one. It is a pitched fight. We start off with each army on either side of the field within 5 inches of the edge, and then after that, it's just a slugfest. The person who wins is the person who drives the enemy from the field. So we're gonna give the Virai another chance to redeem their metal clawedness and fight to win once more.
This is my 500 point updated Incision Brood list. At 500 points, a Virai army must include 3 tactical choices. It can, however, have up to 6. You may have up to 3 support choices. You may have no strategic choices, and you may have up to 2 auxiliary choices. For the tactical section of my army, I have taken 2 constructor squads. Each one is 48 points base. I have then taken 1 defender squad. It is 120 points base, and I've put no upgrades into that. To finish off the tactical section, I have 1 tertiary instance at 83 points, but I've added a constructor to him for 8 points, bringing his squad's total up to 91 points. For the support section of my army, I have taken 2 identical weapon drones. Each one costs 72 points base, but I've added 10 extra points to give each one of them a mag cannon, making them 82 points each. For the auxiliary section of my army, I have taken 1 STAA probe shard, and I've spent 5 extra points to add an extra STAA probe to it, making the entire squad 25 points. My entire army is 8 order dice, and it comes to a total of 496 points.
Here is my 500 points Concord scouting force I have dubbed the Strike Group. In any 500 point Concord army, you're going to have 3 tactical choices. You can have up to 4. You can have a single support choice, you can have a 0 strategic, and you can have up to a single auxiliary choice as well. In the Strike Group, all 3 of the tactical choices required have been filled in by C3 strike squads. I have a single C3 strike squad. Its base cost is 112 points. It's been upgraded to have a spotter drone for that reroll at 10 points. And then a single plasma lance has been added to the unit for 3 points, making it a total of 125 points. And then I have 2 C3 strike squads that have the exact same upgrades, except for their leader has also been upgraded to have sling net ammo for their X-Sling, which is a 5-point upgrade. So I have 2 C3 strike squads that each cost 130 points. My single support choice is a C3 support team. It's a 40-point base. I've given them net ammunition for 5 points, a spotter drone for 10 points, and then also a batter drone so they can get that battlefield for 20 points, making it a 75-point unit. And then the last choice is an auxiliary choice of the Medi Probe Shard. Never leave home without him for 40 points, meaning that I have a even 500 points total, and I'm going to have 5 order dice for this little battle group, so hopefully they perform well.
If you watched our last battle report, you watched Kevin kick the crap out of me. And it's because I didn't appreciate certain aspects of Virai gameplay. The first thing I didn't really think about is how powerful the Virai backline is because of a specific unit, their weapons drone. They're super high res, They have decent accuracy, and for only 10 points, they can be upgraded to have a mag cannon, which is really awesome specifically because they can be reprogrammed. When you have a tertiary instance buy, say, 2 weapons drones with mag cannons, you can give each of them an extra dice, which gives you 4 mag cannon shots a turn, giving you a really, really potent backline to cover your lesser range units as they advance up the field. The second thing I didn't really appreciate about their gameplay is their unique auxiliary choice, the STAA probes. Essentially what they are is they're slightly slower than a regular targeter probe, but they have 15-inch range. They actually shoot out their targeter beam as opposed to attaching. They can also stack up to 3, just like regular targeters. What this means is that you have a really, really flexible targeter unit that can target people extremely reliably, much more so than other armies. This means that while you are often at extreme range with the Virai, because most of their effective range is 20 or even down to 10, you're still shooting at effective or even better than effective range most of the time. That being said, you still do have to have a front line with the Virai, because most of their units are lower range. So I have to, in this match, juggle keeping a back line shelling down Kevin's units while simultaneously advancing forward. You have to play essentially 2 different armies when you're playing Virai at the same time. It's really fun tactically, and this arrangement has worked out way better for me than the purely frontline arrangement. In playtesting, it's done really, really well. Let's see if that translates to the actual battlefield.
My tactics for this force are going to be pretty straightforward. It's a smaller force, so there's really not a huge amount of options I can play with the Concord, which means the bulk of my forces are going to be C3 strike squads. Now, there's nothing wrong with C3 strike squads. They're actually some of the best infantry in the entire universe. They got some of the best equipment, hyperlight armor's great, and the plasma carbine is a fantastic weapon. At strike value 2, you can't get better than that for personnel weapons. Offering up the rapid fire 2 shots at a strike value 0 really makes them a more versatile unit of infantry. I have, of course, upgraded each squad to have the plasma lance. You'd be crazy if you're not, because one of the main tactics I'm going to be utilizing is the fact that those strike squads can split fire. Being able to shoot at 2 different units and being able to pen 2 different units is a fantastic thing, especially when you're fighting something like the Virai with as many units as they're going to have on the table. The plasma lance is also strike value 4, so it really offers up that extra punch in case for like his weapons drones, leader units, anything I for sure want to die. Everything in my force is going to also have spotter drones. It plays 2 roles. The spotter drone reroll is very, very good at mitigating the fact that the plasma lance is inaccurate. And when you're splitting fire, you really want to hit on that 1 shot. So it really, really helps for that. The other thing is that my support team is going to be able to patch to any other spotter in the field within 10 inches, meaning that I can hide it behind something and not have to worry too much about it not being able to see targets itself. With the bulk of my forces being made up by those strike squads, that's going to be the main element of my army. I'm going to try to be keeping that away from melee range as best I can from his Virai melee element, and I'm going to be trying to really send a lot of shots downfield towards those weapons drones that he's packing, and hopefully I'll be able to take them out of commission. To make sure that that main element is survivable, I brought the Medi probes. It is one of the best auxiliary choices in the game, and when you're playing Concord, the fact that you have to have so many strike squads, you need medical probes. They're amazing. You can have the whole group stay close together and utilize all 4 of the rerolls if you really want to, or if you're breaking into 2 kind of groups, that you can have 2 rerolls on each side of the table. It's amazing. And then basically the other element of my force is going to be that C3 support squad. Its best asset is the net ammo. It's going to obviously be able to help me to put pins on his tertiary instance or the weapons drones. One of those. Or if those guys have enough pins on them already, if someone's trying to melee me, it's kind of a deterrent for that too. I can stop all units in their trace. I did get a battlefield, never done that before, but I figured since he's going to be able to utilize either of these buildings for height, I might want to have a battlefield, or I'm sorry, well that doesn't help. The battlefield doesn't stop with the height, but it's going to help just in case I have to put them out in the open a little bit to gain line of sight. So that's all I got. So hopefully that's enough to stop this Virai horde. once again we find ourselves battling amongst the pan-human ruins of Omega Virai. I really like how today's board shaped up. This is a really interesting field. Let's go through and describe all this crazy terrain. We have in the center of our field today, we have a large base and two small bases of marshlands. It is open ground, so you can see right over it. But when you are in the area, it is considered difficult. And furthermore, if you fail your agility test while in a mire, you actually don't get to move at all, and you take a pen. Unless, of course, you are a suspensor unit. In the case of suspensor units, they get to move half speed. So really unforgiving. You do not get a single point of res if you are in there for cover either. So it is a very unforgiving bit of terrain. Can't miss this old school transport here in the center. We're going to say that this has run into the marshland and broken down, but we're going to consider it a transport still. It blocks line of sight, and just for fun, we're going to be able to get inside of it and deploy from it with a run order, just like a normal transport, and we're going to call it Res 11 just in case we want to blow it up. On either side of that marshland, we have two of our pan-human buildings. Those are just normal building rules. We have entrances right here on this building and on the opposite side as well. And then the way you get into this building is you can either crawl in through this sizable opening in the front or through the double doors in the back. The silo is just for looks. It will block line of sight, but we're not going to be able to actually deploy into it or move around it. It's just real cool. We also are going to feature two transmat pads on either side of the playing field. They are going to count as light terrain when you're shooting over them. You do get one res cover if you're on them. They're not considered difficult, but when you use a run order while you are already on this transmat, at least have one guy or at least the rest of the unit within an inch of it, it's going to be able to transmat you to the opposite side. If an enemy unit is present on the transmat already, it's going to count as a charge, but we're going to say everybody counts as having sprinted, so you have to re-roll. It's a little disorienting when your enemies just kind of appear. We have several instances of broken ground right here, here on the opposite side, and a little patch right over here. That is open ground, so you can see right over it. It doesn't provide res, and it is difficult ground. We also have several instances of what we're going to call rubble. It is light area terrain. It is +1 to your res when you are in it, and it is difficult ground as well. And then basically hunting is the exact same. We also have a few instances of rocky ground. I believe there is one right here. Yes. Same thing, light terrain, +1 res, difficult to get through. We also have a few instances of tall grass. This is custom or a house rules terrain. We have the tall grass is just considered light terrain. You don't get any cover bonus or res bonus for being inside of it, and it is not considered difficult. It just blocks line of sight for that -2. We also have some rock walls. They are obstacles, so they block line of sight like light area terrain. It requires an agility test to get over them, and if you fail the agility test, you do not get to go over them. If you that's with a run order. I'm sorry. If you advance, there's actually no agility test. You go right over them. And then it is +2 to your res if you occupy them for some cover bonus. Then we also have some improvised barriers right here. It is the same thing as that rock wall, +2 to res if you occupy it, and the same thing, you need an agility test to get over it with a run order, and if you do an advanced order, you do not have to take a test at all. And then we have a single small light woodland. It's +2 to res, difficult to get through and blocks line of sight. And we also have a light woodland right here and on the opposite right there. So quite a bit of terrain. Oh, and then I almost forgot. We've been always counting the roads as just open ground that do nothing. What's up, Fatty? The shy cat. Fatty. Anyways, her name's Athena. She just looks like she swallowed a Nerf football, so that's her nickname and it's stuck. Anyways, the roads. We've always usually counted them as open ground, but we're gonna have fun with it today. We actually are gonna house rule it up. We are going to say that if your unit is a unit of suspensors, so it's gonna really help Sergey in this in particular fight, and me not at all. But if you're a suspensor unit and you begin and end your movement with a run or an advance order, you get an extra D4 random inches added to your movement. So the suspensor units are gonna go a little bit quicker going over those roads today. So that'll be kind of interesting. But that is everything. Anything else you see that's just its own little base, once again, is just scatter terrain and doesn't count for anything. But we're gonna get some models out on the table now, see how fun it is to play on this in particular battlefield. Deployment phase. It kind of went in 3 phases. I had 2 order dice drawn, then Sergey basically set up his entire army, and then the last bit of mine were drawn. So the Concord's starting position, they are just 5 inches out. 1 squad is in a light woodland. The other 2 are basically out in the open, but I got plenty of terrain in between me and the enemy. The X-Launcher team is tucked in nice right behind that line, and its battlefield is extending so that it basically defends most of each unit. So just in case I get some shooting right in the first bit of the game, everybody's going to have that benefit of the battlefield. I also have my medical probe shard tucked in right behind the main line. It is within 5 inches of every single unit in the army, so that I once again can survive potential first round bombardment. Then Sergey's force has developed up, or deployed rather, very sneakily it looks like. He's got both constructor squads on the far right of his flank, or his right flank, as well as his tertiary unit hidden in this little woodland opposite mine with both weapons drones. So it's a pretty solid base of fire coming from that spot. And then his defenders are all by their lonesome more towards his left flank. So it's kind of interesting. He split his force in a way that is making me think, what's he got up his sleeve with them defenders? So we got a bunch of stuff in between us. We're gonna see how this goes. Going into turn 1, the Virai will always have the numbers advantage, but they're going to have it more so against the Concord for sure. The Virai are starting off with 8 order dice in the bag, because that tertiary instance is mod 2. And then the Concord are going to have a measly 5, one of those being a probe shard. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to get this in the bag, get turn 1 underway. It's a beautiful winter wonderland, but on turn 1, blood will spill.
Going to be doing a run order with this light support drone right here, and I fail the agility test, but I still do get to move.
That's not terrible.
5 inches. Whoops.
They're such a roly-poly army.
They really are. Really committed to that one.
Yeah.
Really hard.
It's hard to just do it quickly. Anyhow.
Yo! Sprinting with these guys here, my constructor squad, they have a 5 agility, and they're fine.
Cool. No pen for you.
No soup for you. And we're gonna get them right up, just abutting this building here.
Okay.
Front load to the Virai here, as obviously expected with my superiority
8 versus 5.
and order die. Oh,
Still.
Again. I'm going to be doing a sprint order with my constructors, pretty much just doing the exact same order. They fail their agility test, they will get a pin. Oh, I should have placed them before doing that.
Yeah, we're really bad about
We're
that.
really bad about
We've
that.
been corrected so many times.
Yeah, we're
It's
wrong.
okay. We're gentlemen.
Don't be us.
I knew he was going to go for what he was going to go for, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
but,
So these constructors
Hug
are
this wall
hugged
here.
in the wall there. You cannot be seen
Mhm.
by any of my guys. The Concord are going to have to warily approach. I have a bad feeling I'm going to be fighting guys on rooftops here pretty soon.
Yeah, the rooftops are looking pretty sexy from this point of view right now.
Yep. Splitter's coming off now. Hoping for
Sun's out, guns out.
Whoa. First thing I'm going to be doing is doing an advanced order with my far left flank here. I didn't indicate the deployment. I'm just going to have these guys on the edges count as the leaders with X-Sling, or the Sling Net ammo, just so
Okay,
everybody
so the
knows.
middle squad does not.
Yeah,
have
middle
Sling
squad
Net
does
ammo.
not. So we're gonna do I'm gonna try to move into that. I don't care. So I gotta do an agility test, and I pass.
Okay.
5. That's good. So they're gonna advance forward. Let's get these in position. So I've taken up a position
And I will be choosing to fire. I didn't do a run order because he's moving. The Virai is always going to move closer to you. But these STAA probes are nasty. And so I'm going to try to shoot him now. So for my closest to my closest, it's about 26 inches to that one and then 30 to the one behind it.
Long range all the way around?
Yep, I'm going to split fire. The lance is going to be the yellow dice. It's at -2 because it's inaccurate and at long range. And then these guys are going to be -1 because it's just long range. So plasma carbines at strike value 2, plasma lance at 4. I get 1 reroll for having a probe. So that is a miss. And these both hit. Actually, yeah, this one's just the only one that doesn't. And I still miss.
So you get 3 hits.
So you
on
get 3
one.
saves. You get 4s or lower. So 2.
Almost good.
He's
So
dead.
I lose 1 SDA.
And you know what? I'm okay.
That's pretty good. SDA is,
yeah,
I mean,
they're really, really good.
and also, what have I done? I've knocked 0 points out of your army, and you've knocked 5 out of mine. That's something.
There you go. If y'all get lucky and get another one.
Oh.
I want to make sure to play it safe because he has so many more units and all of his mag cannons can still fire. So I'm just going to simply do a run order for my Mediprobe shard, and I'm just going to put them in a centralized area I know is going to be within 5 inches of most of my units. So make sure to move them in a way that they're good. And that way I get a reroll on every single individual.
Fuck me.
There we go.
I'm simply going to return this die to the bag.
Oh, okay.
And that puts a recovery
On your tertiary instance. So that's called reprogram, right?
Reprogram. Yep.
Cool.
Technically, it's an overclock.
Or overclock, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, and we can just pull again. Yeah.
So who's next?
Ha! You!
Me. For my next order, I'm going to do some more maneuvering. This squad right here is going to do a run order because I want to get into this rubble over here. So 5 inches of my run is going to get me to the edge, and I pass.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
We've been running good on our agility.
Yeah. So I'm gonna,
Actually,
I'm actually going to rotate
It doesn't
this
really matter for me.
because that's in my way.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Anything on there is all movable, so the actual position of those pillars is irrelevant.
So
That was just a run, right? No shooting?
no shooting, just a run order.
All right. Rootin' tootin'. Ah! You! Kevin has some people in their final position, so it's appropriate now to move my STAA probes because they are actually going to be able to be effective combatants here, so they'll be able to shoot them.
They have 15-inch move and how far is the range?
15-inch range as well.
Okay, so they got 30 inches of effective
I
damage.
could move
They're super brutal.
here. How do I want to move these? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like put him here in the swamp.
Okay, so Spencer, I don't think probes.
Because yeah, probes
they
don't have to worry
about-
too much about, I mean, much of anything really. This guy's gonna flit all the way onto the other side over here, and he's gonna kind of place himself there. Wait, where's my last guy? There's another one somewhere.
Right here in the
There he is. There he is. Okay, and we'll float him over here.
Okay.
Now I've got some shooting going on.
Yep.
Let's see here. I'm going to be firing all of my marker light shots into that unit right there.
Okay. What's the percentage chance?
60. So
Nice.
2
Only
hits.
2.
Yo, me. I'm going to be doing an advance order with my overclocked drone. I got a little jumpy and rolled my agility test off camera, so it's a 7. So I only get 3 inches of movement for this guy here.
The trees.
I do that literally. I've done that every take.
Okay.
Okay, and he's going to be firing downrange at the marker lit drone, or not drones,
These guys.
people do
So
this.
you are +2 because of 2 marker lights,
Minus
-2
2
because of the
intervening.
rubble. So
And then
you're.
it's probably effective range, right? It's
Oh yeah, 30
inches
inches for
it.
sure. I'm sure. So
Yeah.
5s to hit.
5's hit. Hit.
Hit. Okay. So give me that.
Bad throw. Bad
Okay.
throw. We're not sporting men.
Taking on a normal guy who can re-roll. I get +2 res for being in the rubble, so I'm at 7 + 2 is 9, -5 is 4s or under. So I fail, but I do get to re-roll because of the Mediprobe, and I fail. So one of my guys gets mag cannoned. Okay. So that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
not
a
the worst
pen.
fate.
I get a pen.
What a great fate.
Okay,
Not the worst.
hand in the bag.
Okay. Do a dive roll for the bag. Yow, you again. I'm going to be doing a risky play this time. I need to pass my agility with this guy in order to even be able to see them.
Your
over
weapon
there.
drone?
Yeah, my weapon drone here. It's a 50-50? No, it's a 60-40 because I have a 60% chance to pass. So, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. All right, sweet. I love not being an idiot. So I do have obviously intervening terrain. I have 2 marker lights on the
Can't focus on them. They're so far away.
opposing unit. And I am at long range because I'm at 33 inches. We measured on camera. So I'm only at 4s, but 40% chance is better than a 0% chance. Ah!
10. Okay.
It doesn't mean anything with a mag cannon, so that's good.
I will be doing a fire order with my X-Launcher team. That allows me to reposition this bad boy, so I'm just gonna suck it close to my dude, because I don't want to have any tomfoolery as far as him shooting me to death. So, gotta do with battlefield. I'm going to be targeting with net ammo his closest weapon drone to me. I know I'm gonna be at long range, I know I have intervening, and I know that I have -2 for being overhead in general, so I'm only hitting on a 1. I am patching from my spotter drone to this spotter drone, allowing me to see him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have line of sight. So get all the old space pineapple out. I'm going to center it directly over him. And I miss, but I'm going to deviate. 5 is 3 inches.
3 inches, so that's a miss.
I don't know if it is. It might be.
Yeah, I'm definitely not more than an inch wide.
Yeah. Dang. Well,
Dang.
that stinks.
Yeah,
So-
well, neither of us is doing too much damage to each other. We each have caused 1 casualty.
Hand in the bag.
I'm coming for you. I'm going to be doing a fire order with my defender squad here. Usually they suck at long range shooting, but I've got marker lights and a absolutely beautiful clear shot over there. So they are -2 for being at extreme range.
And -2 for the intervening tall grass.
And so -4 total, but they're +2 for the marker lights and
Yes.
+1 for a
For
firing
being a
order.
fire order.
So they're only at -1.
So 4 is the hit.
4 is to hit. It's actually a pretty clear shot.
So
Only 2 hits though. One's a lucky.
One's a
The
lucky.
lucky is going to destroy the spotter.
Damn you. Okay. So spotter's destroyed, so I only have to take 1 save on a normal guy. You're at strike value
Only
1.
1, so you're at 9s down to 8s.
Yeah.
So you're
9,
probably
this is
okay,
+2.
and you get to reroll it.
So
So you're fine, but you do get a
I
pin,
do get a pin.
and I killed you, spotter.
Spotter dead is not good.
I'm going to be doing a run order with my tertiary instance here. I want to reposition so I'm more within the cloud over here.
Yes.
He has 5 agility, so it's 50% chance.
Oh!
What does that mean?
He doesn't get to move at all.
He doesn't get to move at all.
He might take a pin. I don't think so, but I think it's just don't move at all.
Brutal. He's all tangled up in the damn vines.
He's got his good bits all caught.
Yeah, he's got razor hot laser swords coming out of his face, but he can't get through some vines. It's whatever.
Hey, it's Omega Virai.
Whatever.
It has legendary
Yeah, it's the
undergrowth.
iron blitz.
So I am the last order dice,
And it is, that's one
so
over there, right?
I'm gonna do an advance order with these guys.
Okay.
For my last order, I'm going to be advancing with these fine strike squads. Their agility is 5. I'm
Man,
fine again.
you were dead on the head with those 5s.
So
Not you. You can't roll anything.
he is late tired.
You're just that tired. Okay. And I'm assuming split firing into 2 different squads here.
Yes, I'm going to be firing with my all 4 of my plasma carbines.
There's
We're going into
one in the building.
guy,
Okay.
and then my lance is going to be fired at him. I'm
Okay.
effective range for everything.
Okay.
So -1 for the lance because it's inaccurate means I'm only hitting on a 4, and -1 for shooting inside of a building means
So
I'm
4 is all the way around.
across the board. And I still get 1 reroll for the prone. Whoo, buddy!
Good shoot. Yes. Yeah.
So 3 to the one inside the building. He is +3 to his res.
Yep.
And
So he's at
6
9s minus
2
2.
is 7s.
Dude, he's dead. Okay, and then this guy.
is at 2s. Oh!
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. The iron probe.
Hey, I killed it all.
You're paying the iron probe price.
That's fine. So now, I don't
That's
have
the end of
this
this turn.
down. You don't have this down, so everybody
Yep.
gets back in the bag, and we continue on with turn 2.
Going into turn 2, we got the exact same setup. No one's taken a casualty yet. So 8 for the Virai, 5 for the Concord. See what happens. Hey!
Whoa.
Look at that. For my first order, I'm gonna try to move these folks. They have 2 marker lights on them
That's
right
not
now.
bad though. That's 50-50, right?
Not six, I have 60% because I have.
Because your
my
base leadership.
is,
Oh, I didn't know it was all the way up to 8. That's really good.
yeah. Or you know what? No, because I have to move, so I have to do it. I have to do it.
Yeah, you have to move in order to remove the marker
Yeah,
lights
so-
from you. Because if you don't move, you do not remove them, and that's like a big deal.
3.
So you're good?
So I lose a pin, and now I have to do an agility test. 1.
Yeah, you found a way.
So I'm split firing between this STAA drone right here and this STAA drone right here because I'm a defective with everybody. The only problem is I still retain 1 pin from the previous turn's firing. So my plasma carbines are only going to hit on 4s, but then since the lance isn't accurate, it's going to only hit on 3s. I do not get a reroll because I do not have a spotter anymore. So close. So 2 hits. Whoops. For the
Yeah, just
guy
2
right
hits
here.
on the guy.
So
He's not good.
sweet. Most armies, you don't really want to waste shots, but the STAA probes
Are so strong.
they're so much better than normal targeter drones, even though they cost the same, which is ridiculous. Rick Priestley, I blame you. But yeah, so bringing it down to 2 is 100% what I want. He might not roll a hit when he's shooting at me. So
Which would be a big deal.
yeah, so now his max is only +2, but that's something I have to, and since I was far enough away still, why not? So we're gonna draw another dice. It's gonna most likely be Virai, and they're gonna get their bloody vengeance.
Yep. I need to move my STAA probes before Kevin plinkos them all off, so I'm
Yep,
going to get
fine.
this guy into a slightly more defensible position here, so those guys can't all fire at him.
Yeah, good call.
And this guy will come on the other side of this terrain here, so at
Try to
least
get the
those
negative.
guys can't fire at him. So I'm just then shooting at the squad that has already moved, because they're the only ones who won't be able to move away from these shots.
Nice! See,
Brutal.
that's why I did it.
That was brutal.
Well, and that's the equalizer. I was just dogging on Rick Priestley. Sorry,
Yeah.
Rick. There's an equalizer in the sense that you have to roll it's still a 60% chance, but just like you proved, you're going to miss it every once in a while. But okay, so hand in the bag. It's still probably you, Sergey. Don't worry.
Very likely. Yeah. I already know what I'm going to do here.
Okay, what are you going
I'm
to do?
going to advance with this guy
That
and
makes
just place
sense.
my nose in this terrain
Well,
here.
roll your agility.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you
Well,
got
I guess
10.
if I roll a 10. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm fine.
Okay, you're good.
And then
So
I'm
you're just
firing
occupying
the
it?
squad there. Yep.
Okay.
And
So there's
I'm
no
at,
intervening.
No intervening, effective range, so just 5s.
Yep.
Get
2.
you.
So hits. So I'm gonna take it on the normal guy.
Yeah, he does get a reroll, but he's at
I'm at
4s.
9 minus
Yeah.
5, yeah, 4s. So 7, he
Then-
fails.
Actually,
2, I'm
He's
fine.
good.
Thank God. I was really worried there. I was like, I really don't want to take that many casualties that quick
that's
on.
fair. So we
2
keep
pins,
rolling. I
however.
already have the
Yeah.
bag in my hand.
Fluid.
Me again.
Okay, what's it gonna be?
I am going to do a firing order with these guys onto that. Or actually, never mind. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid.
Well, yeah, because you have no.
Yeah, I was thinking about the market lights. Not going to do that. I'm going to be doing a run order with my defenders here. They don't have the luxury of having the STAA probe, so they're kind of crap at shooting at the moment.
Remember, tall grass is our house brew terrain. There's no difficultness to it. You just go right through it. So
Yep.
he's just running. Ah! You. Ugh, winter, you cold, cold mistress. It's already dark outside. It's only like 5 o'clock.
I'm going to be doing a run order with my tertiary instance. Hopefully he doesn't fail me again. He did not. Well, he sort
He
of
still
did.
failed, but you get 2.5 inches. You're getting to it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, stick it right there.
Kill his little constructor buddy.
Mhm.
We need to get a clipboard for his constructor buddy. Like he's administration Steve. He's like, I don't know, guys. This seems like it's a vast waste of our resources. I should be doing a fire order. I'm going to patch sight between this unit and this unit right over here.
Okay. It's
And-
15 inches to patch sight, right?
20 inches.
Oh, you're well within.
Yeah, so he can see just with the tall grass obscuring your tertiary
Yeah.
unit.
So you'll be at -2,
I'll just be at
minus,
ones to hit.
yeah, 1
There's no way
to.
I'm gonna hit.
You might be at 2s, right?
So I'm aiming at the tertiary unit.
Dead center.
Ugh, I hope I actually miss him a little bit because the weapons drone's going to absorb
Well, you know what? I'm actually going to aim at the constructor then.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I want to have all the pins land on the tertiary unit. 6, so I don't
Miss,
hit. So
but you do scatter only half.
3, perfect.
Yep.
So I hit just the tertiary unit.
Okay.
Because that's a 3 is just 2 inches.
Yep.
So now it causes a single pin.
Plus
That was
D3
stupid.
pins.
I'm so stupid. I should have hit both.
I don't know why you did that. Yeah.
Oh,
3 pins. Yep. So
well, 4.
4,
So
yeah.
the maximum amount. I've been getting real lucky with net ammo. I used to
Net ammo
never get
is
lucky.
one of those things, man. Like if you critically hit with your net ammo, it's like crushing defeat.
So any other unit would probably have to test to go down, but you're a drone, so you don't have to.
Sure doesn't.
So
Hand in the bag.
ooh, I was hoping it was going to be me. Okay, so now I'll do the other order I was going to do, but didn't do because I was being stupid. I'm going to do an advanced order with these fine gentlemen of the strike squad. Agility 4 passes because I don't know why. Don't ever put your feet in a difficult terrain if you don't have to. I don't know why I did that. That was just courting calamity. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to try to continue on and get into this next piece of difficult terrain, which is that rock field. 6, I don't. So it's okay. So this guy can only move 2 inches, and then he's gonna only move to here. And then this, everybody just follows suit. So I got what I want. I got most of my guys into the terrain, so now I'm gonna have a little bit of a res bonus if I get shot back at. But what I'm gonna be doing is firing full force, all 5 shots, all regular plasma carbines into his weapons drone right there.
Okay. There's
Now-
no intervening.
No. So I'm at 5s to hit.
Yep. 5's a hit.
I get to roll once.
Are you at effective range?
Oh, you went back. Hell.
Probably more like a 4's, yeah.
Yeah.
But you do get a reroll, so.
It's definitely good. Definitely force. Yeah,
Yeah,
25
definitely
inches.
4's.
Sorry,
I was like,
I got a
hold
little
on
excited
just
there.
1 second.
So,
That didn't really matter.
Fire. Nope. So 3 hits.
Okay.
So now your 9s plus 2 is 11, minus 2 is 9.
9.
So you only fail on a 10.
I'm good.
Okay.
So take a pin.
You do take a pin. I was really hoping you'd fail. That would have been awesome.
Well, I could have re-rolled it too. I'm within repair swarm, but still worthwhile.
So, it's a long cut this is.
Me. I'm going to be doing a advance order with this second weapons drone. I need 6s. Found a way. Hell yeah.
Way through.
Now that
Found a
I'm
way
finally
through.
leaving it, I can traverse it with impunity.
Rick Priestley felt bad about you.
Yeah. I'm gonna just stick my nose in this here.
Roll again then.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can
You might
roll
not
a
even
10.
have enough.
I found a way.
Found a
there.
way through there
Nice.
too. Okay.
So, and I'm obviously firing at the guys who are firing at me. So 5 to
these
hit.
dudes.
Oh,
7.
nice.
Yes. Okay, that was good. I'm real scared. Can you imagine how terrible? It'd be like the Revolutionary War,
Just
having
like
cannons fired at you.
Cannons firing at you. That'd be great.
This is like shaving the head off the top, or my hair off the top of my head.
Me. I'm gonna do a recovery order with this guy, obviously.
Yep. So is it? What's
8.
this? 8.
He's fine.
Damn. So you roll a d6.
D6.
So it's gonna be
Nice.
all of them.
all of them gone.
So that's
So
terrifying.
reset.
These things happen.
Me again. I'm going to be doing a run order with this back constructor squad here, sidewinding around this building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to get to the point where I can be peeking
Yeah.
out and eventually
Getting
laying
close.
down some fire at Kevin here.
Yep. All these creepy bugs creeping up close to me. Who goes next? Dice bags behind your butt.
Scanning complete. Me again.
Damn you.
I will attempt to. That's the only thing I can.
You're just
do
gonna
is
run
attempt
again?
to move with them, yeah. I'll attempt to do a run.
So what's the
6s?
leadership? Oh,
They go down.
they go down, but they lose their pen.
Actually, let me check if they're within 10 of that.
Ah, they're not within 10. Oh, check. Just in case.
Never know. They sure, right?
Okay, so, but you lose your pen.
They do.
So that was your last dice.
Yeah, that was that.
So I get my Mediprobes and my last strike spot. So with my last 2 dice for turn 2, I gave my Mediprobes a run order, so they've just split up, so they're not within unit coherency. Beep, that's not an inch. And I've gotten these 2 close to this one, these 2 close to this one. So, actually, you know what? Well, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all. So these guys have 2 rerolls, these guys have 2 rerolls. Then for my last dice order, I'm doing a fire order with this unit. I'm
Once
splitting
again.
into that STA and that STA. I want to make sure that the one that's furthest away from me is, 20 inches.
Okay.
So-
So effective all the way around. Which one is getting the lance?
The lance is the closest one.
Okay.
So it's going to be hitting on a 5, and these are going to be hitting on 6s, and I
Well,
still get 1 reroll.
Oh yeah, because it's fire.
Because he's a fire order, but it's also an accurate.
Okay.
So that can't reroll. This I can't. Oh no, that hit. 6
Yeah,
hit. So you got 3 on the 1. Dead.
Dead, and this one?
And then this one's on a 2.
Dead as well. Oof. So you've taken a unit out of the bag. Brutal.
So for Virai players, I think you want to play it safe with the STAAs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, they're definitely high priority.
Well, I
targets.
just know how crazy they're really good. I'm telling you right now. I could have been shooting at his normal guys, but literally if you can kill them, because they'll kill you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And particularly if you have split fire. Like, split fire is tailor-made.
Yeah,
for that.
Concord is better at that. Otherwise you gotta be fancy feet.
Yes.
Because man, when they put three targeters on you, those mag cannons, all of a sudden you just see like people's torso disappear and their arms fly everywhere because they're getting like made. Like, no good.
All right, so that's the end of the turn. I do have one down die,
6.
70%, and they're
Yeah,
good.
you're good. So all the dice are back in for
Yep.
turn 3.
7 to what, 5?
5.
Going into turn 3, the Concord have destroyed 1 unit, so we're actually down to 7 on the Virai, 5 still for the Concord.
It's becoming a pretty interesting game here.
Oh my! Oh, I can't handle the stress. For my first dice, I don't have to worry about the STAA probe, so I'm going to be ballsy and have it be my X launcher team. They're literally the furthest away target. I have repositioned my batter drone because these guys, if they pass an agility test, will be able to move up to here with an advance. So I have to make sure that this shield completely covers them. I'm going to be firing at this weapons drone that already has a pin on him,
Okay.
and I'm going to be firing with regular ammunition
Okay.
because it's strike value 1. So
I mean, it's a solid. It hits people.
because you're at armor 9, so it'll be an armor 5. No, screw that. I'm gonna do net ammo.
Okay. So it's just a regular old plumbus.
So I'm gonna have no intervening, so I'm at long range -1, and I'm at overhead, which is -2. So I'm gonna hit on a 1 or a 2. I don't hit,
So
I
you do scatter half.
So
So it's a miss.
dang,
Okay. So that's turn 1.
terrible.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Can't hit with anything
Ooh, but you get a rebuttal to yourself.
right now. Yeah, but at the same time,
Take
like I
that
said,
past
I didn't
Kevin.
really want to go first that bad. I'm gonna try to do a fire order with these
Those guys?
4 dudes
Okay.
at the same
So you're at a
weapons drone
60% chance.
to pass because I got to do a leadership test to see if I take the order.
You do
I
not,
don't,
so they go down.
So I go down.
Okay, interesting start to this turn.
I'm failing real hard. The Concord is falling apart.
Your hair throughout this turn. Look at this. I want everyone to see that Kevin's stress mohawk that is cropped up. It was not like that at the beginning of this take. It's my turn next. All right, let's see what happens. I need to pass an order test on a 7 to make this weapon drone go. He's well within range of his leader here. But again,
You got a 5.
yes, oh thank God. But spookily enough, I still need let's see here, a 6 to hit these guys. So what do I get?
Hey, you
Oh,
missed.
it's a second hit
God,
in a
thank
row.
God,
Okay.
God. Okay.
So once again, hand in bag.
That was terrifying. I'm so glad.
Ugh.
Mag cannons are terrible to deal with. Oh, why? I don't want to go. Fire order, my far right flank here. All of them are just going to use regular single shot mode, and they're going to be firing at the defender squad. So I have intervening tall grass, and I'm at long range, so I'm at accuracy 6, -3.
And I have gone down here.
Yes,
so he's
you did go
rerolling
down.
hits. So he's at.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna re-roll that from my spotter first, and I don't.
Okay.
So then I have to re-roll all 3 of these because you're down. And I got
One
one hit. So you
Okay.
have to pass on a, what do you got? 7 -2, 3. You're good, but you do
Good.
take a pin.
Yep. All right, hand in bag, which was right next to me. Me. Fire order coming out of this guy, going into them. I have to hit him eventually. Someday I'll hit him.
Oh,
Oh, lucky hit.
So, who's gonna be?
Do I want a patch? That's a really hard choice.
He's trying to decide whether he's using the one to just auto kill my spotter.
No, that's silly. I can't waste a mag cannon shot on that. I mean, it's tempting either way. I'm gonna go for a person.
Okay, so who is it gonna be though? Leader. I'm assuming
we'll do
the.
it on a leader because there's no point in doing it on a regular guy because they get rerolls anyway.
What do you want to do, Lance?
No, we'll do it. Does the leader have different?
He does have an X-sling.
Does he have different commands?
He got sling net. No, they all the.
Okay, then I'll do it on Lance.
Okay, Lance. So it's
thinking
plus
I'd
2.
get at least
So 7 plus 2 is 9. Minus 5 is 4s. I get a reroll because of the Medi probe. No, and yas. Thank God.
Okay, so you take it back.
Okay, cool. Hand in the bag. I'm just doing live pulls left and right.
Live pulls.
Why cut? Why cut? A damn light. Get
Me.
you.
I'm gonna place that guy's dice back in the bag.
What? Put it next to your tertiary then.
Yep.
And pull.
Okay. This guy's dice technically went back in, so it doesn't matter. You.
Me. You're so rude. My last strike squad is also going to be performing a fire order, but I have to pass a test. 7. Oh my lord. So I'm good. And I'm going to be firing with all of my plasma carbines into this gentleman who's been already overclocked, and then to the weapon that hasn't been overclocked. I'm split firing with the lance.
Okay.
So I'm at accuracy
5
6.
and 4. Oh, 6
minus
and 5.
1 for being long range, so all of these will hit on a 5.
No.
And these will hit on a 4 because it's -1 for long range, -1 for being inaccurate.
Don't
I
listen to my
still have
background
5.
math. It's bad.
So I'm gonna try to. I only hit with 1. Now I'm gonna try to hit with the lance.
Okay.
Dang.
Hit
So
with 1.
1.
9s.
Yes.
Reroll.
Roll a 10 again.
No.
Damn.
Okay. Thank God for repair swarm.
You got a pin though.
It's something.
Something.
It's something.
Something. Neat. So I'm gonna keep my drones in the exact same spot. So
Okay.
Sergey, you get the next 4
Oh,
more dice.
jeez. I'm obviously taking the non-overclocked weapons drone and placing his die back in the bag.
Yes. Now
Um,
place them next to your tertiary, so we
yeah,
know.
so this one moves here.
Whoa, hot dog cooker just went out.
It's
so dark
then
in here.
both of these guys are going to be firing into them. I'm going to go with this guy first because he's a pin. He succeeds, and then he shoots them, and he hits them.
Hits them. Okay. So,
And it's your choice who he goes
so,
into.
normal
it's a
dude.
Yep.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Then this guy's shot. He doesn't have a pin. He
Miss.
misses.
Okay. That guy's not doing very
Wild.
well.
He has missed every shot.
He's missed 3 shots in a row.
Yep.
He is not getting whatever the equivalent to weapon drones treats are later.
Exactly. Okay, then I'm going to run these guys
Constructor squad.
up into here. So they're just going to be on the
Yeah.
edge there for range sake.
We can move all this stuff. This
Yeah.
is just.
Because it doesn't matter if you hit me with a scatter and it hits the building, you hit my squad. So
Yeah.
their position is relatively irrelevant.
Where's the other constructor squad going?
The other constructor squad is going to do a run order. And just get all up in your business over here.
And so the Virai get close.
Yep, it has begun.
And that's everything you can do, correct?
Yeah.
So, I will now roll my down order.
Okay,
So you have a guy that's
Do I
down.
have any down? Oh yeah, I have one down.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
have one down as well. Wait, which one do you have down? Oh, that, folks. Yeah, so I'm at leadership 7.
I think I'm as well.
3, I'm good.
So you're good. I think I'm base 7.
And so you're at
Yes,
6.
base 7 to 6. Oh, they stay down and they don't lose a pin.
Oh,
That's brutal.
rough.
Ooh.
You've been rolling a lot of 10s this one. Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
have
okay.
one job.
Your job is to stay light.
Whoop.
Something's beeping. Everything's on fire. We're all gonna die.
Turn 4, the Virai are slowly getting Plinkoed down. We have 1 dice for them on the field, so now it's 6v5 of the Concord.
This is an important dice, man. I need this dice. I deserve this dice. Rick Priestley, I'll sacrifice so many chickens to you, you won't even know what to do with all the chickens. Yes! Well, now I owe Rick Priestley a lot of chickens. I feel like that's a legally binding thing I just said. All right, obviously I'm doing a run order. Who the hell do you think? I'm running at Kevin, doing a charge. I by no means have to sprint, so I'm just piling on in here. I have tool appendages, which I can use in point blank shooting.
Because it's 10 inches, right?
Range.
Oh, 5 inch, okay.
Yeah, only 5 inch effective range, no long, no extreme. And it's 2 hits at strike value 0. They do not compound like the.
So that's 12 shots total.
Yep, 5s. Miss. 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 Miss.
Ooh.
Miss.
5 hits. Are
Pretty
you gonna?
statistical there.
Are you killing my spotter?
You know what? Yeah, why not? Who cares, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who cares?
I still technically get him because it's simultaneous.
It is simultaneous.
So I'll just remember 4 hits. So 4 hits on me because I want to see how bad I do you. Because I want to see. So give me. I'm gonna be returning fire with rapid fire mode on 4 of my guys, and my leader is gonna be launching his X sling, which has sling net ammo. So I'm at -1 because of the pen. So I have 4s to hit. So that is. Actually, I need 2 more red dice. 2 more red dice. Sorry. Okay, so I get 8 shots with my normal dudes. Everything's hitting on 4s, and even though the probe I've taken it away, I still get a reroll with him. So I'm gonna reroll. Damn! So I didn't hit with the sling net, but
you hit me 3 times.
3 times.
Okay.
So
I
now
am at 6s.
Rough.
1
hit. 1 killed. So
let's take him out.
I have 4 saves. I'm gonna take everybody except for the lance is gonna take a hit.
You're at 8s because you're in cover.
So I reroll my leader, and I'm good on all across. So we do both take it. Oh,
take a pin.
I just destroyed that cover. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to bleep that too.
Okay, so I got 2 pins. You got 1 pin.
Now it's close combat. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
10. You get 10 dice.
9, 10 attacks on you.
Because you're doing the tool appendages as well again?
Yep, my strength is base. Hold on, let me double check. I have it open in my.
It's probably 5. But you did charge.
It's 4 base plus 1 for a hand weapon.
Plus 1 for the charge, so you have
6
6s to hit. Ooh, so just the 9s and the 8s miss. Everything else hits.
Pretty good.
So that's pretty good. So that's.
Yep, and you're on 6s for this.
I'm just gonna replace. So I'm gonna take. Let's see here. I have 1 on everybody.
Yeah.
Because I have my full unit.
And then you
so
have 2 spell every
that is my lance, and so I will take an extra on everybody.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
not
6, 7. Yeah.
Whoops. Well, hold on a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. That's rough. Okay.
They're strong. They're not that strong.
So my
He's
leader
dead.
fails on 1, but he gets a leader reroll.
Yep.
And he's fine. This guy takes 2. He's fine.
Oh,
no, I got 6. Yeah. He's fine. Lance fails. Gets a reroll. Dang. And he's fine. So my lance dies. Okay. And I do get another pin, but he still is alive for the fight. So I'm using sling net ammo with my X-sling and 4 hits. So my hit strength is 5. This is a hand weapon, so it's 6s.
Yep.
So I hit with the sling net ammo, so you take 2 pins. Or no, I'm sorry.
You just do extra damage.
No, yeah, you can't use sling net in close combat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I do a D3. You want to hand me a D3?
Yeah, sure.
It's like strike value 0 hits.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Risky one.
So that's 4 hits.
So four regular old hits.
Yep. And
6s.
you got 6s. So I killed 1 of your guys.
One of my guys.
So you have 1 more pin.
Yep, and you have to take a break test.
Which is on a 5. I hope I pass. Yes, I pass and lose a pin. So we do it again.
Piles on.
So you only have 8 attacks now.
Yes.
And I got 4. So I hit with everything but the 10. And I still, oh wait, I don't get reroll. What am I talking about? So that's 3 hits for me. And you are now at 5s to hit as well?
No, I won the last round of combat.
Oh yeah, so wow, all of yours hit.
Yeah.
That was, okay. So all my guys are normal now. So that is what it is.
You hit me 3 times, correct? Did you roll your D3? I'll
No.
roll it for you. Okay.
2. So you have 5 hits. So I'm gonna roll these real quick. So my leader is fine. This guy is fine. This dude is fine. Oh, please. 1. Yes. No pins. No pins. So 5 dice is for you, bro.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Come on.
3,
I'm so terrified of these dudes. I need to cause a kill.
5. And there's 5 dudes, right? So
Yep.
Okay.
No, 4 guys. So one of them has 2.
Okay.
So roll the.
He's fine.
Okay. 2 dead.
Wow.
So now
That
you're
was
for sure
very
screwed.
unlikely.
What's your leadership?
My leadership is 6 down to 2. So
Okay.
no. There you go.
So they still killed somebody.
Ugh. Brutal. That was brutal.
So my consolidation move, I am actually going to put them. I did to do an agility test. I'm assuming for right in here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure. Well, I got 2 and 2. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean they're in there.
Yeah, we'll just stay where they are. I don't want to roll something weird. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. Brutal. I expected to get at least 2 guys there. I didn't.
Well, by all rights, you probably should have.
Yeah.
But
Oh well.
once
That's
again,
how the die. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Medi probes. Medi probes.
Okay. You.
I'm so lucky right now. The constructor charge has kind of had a bad timing, we'll say. Doing a fire order with my X-Launcher team in the back against his constructor squad, I'm purposely aiming because, like Sergey said, this circle is what needs to hit. So if this goes over the side, even if it touches that, it's like the round lands and blows up here. So I want to hit the building no matter what, and I'll hit him. So I'm at effective range. It's -2 because it's over him. So I missed still.
Scatter.
3
Ooh.
inches. I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
No, that's 4 inches.
No, it's 3 because 9 and 10 or 8.
1, 2.
3, 4 is 2. 5, 6 is 3. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Oh, that's so lame. Okay.
Does it actually whiff? Yeah, we're gonna do this on camera. I feel like I owe it to Kevin to be surgical with this.
Sergey's a gentleman, and we actually looked at that. I just continue on. Just it is 4 inches, but the exact angle means that I literally hit the
clipped
corner
edge
of that building.
Yep.
But
Okay, so roll your damage.
it's a D5 hits. So 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay.
And it's strike value 1 against your 6, so you have 50% chance.
Yep.
Yes!
No way.
Oh my god! So
Okay. I obviously have to do a test here, and I'm
They're
good.
good.
Great. They're good.
Just got 2 of them still.
They're doing it.
How many do I have to break of yours?
Way more than you're
4.
at.
I have to break you with 4 units.
5 units. Because I have 8 more to die.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. I'm gonna do a firing order with this fellow into them. Actually, no, I'm gonna do the surefire shot into them. He's missed a million times. Let's see if he can do it.
No. Oh my god. That's terrible.
That's absolutely wild.
He needs fired immediately.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hand back in the bag, Kevin.
Ah. Oh no, I have to only do 4. It's not half plus 1. You're thinking if it was an odd number.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
For me, it's 3.
Okay,
So
I'll
again,
fire with this guy. And he passes,
but he loses.
and he hits.
Okay, so
Okay.
I am on a
Thank
regular
God.
guy. I'm at 4s. Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
So I still get 3 pins though total.
Yep, there you
One more and I gotta take a test.
Okay, put your hand in the bag.
Please be me, please be me, please be me, please. Wait, what are you doing? I have 3 pins.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what?
What has happened?
Yo.
Okay, I'll put this guy's bag or
Bag back in the dice.
his die back in the dice.
Where'd
Yeah.
that go? Oh,
Nice catch. No, wait, no, that goes back in the bag.
wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I see what you did.
Yes.
Yay. Oh my god. For my order, I'm gonna do a fire order, but I do have to pass on a 5 or lower. 3! Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, I'm assuming you're shooting into these
I'm
guys.
shooting the constructors. Now,
Yeah.
it's -1 to aim at them if they're in a building. I'm at 2 pins, so I'm at -3.
Mhm.
+1 for fire. I hit on 3s.
They're
So-
obviously.
You're on.
Actually, wait, let me-
Effective.
Let me check their initiative. Maybe I'll firefight you.
You can try.
I could
It's a
actually
fire
try.
order. It's totally a fire order.
Instructors here. Though their initiative is only 4. So they'll go down.
Oh, you little turd.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm rapid fire. 8 dice, hitting on 3s. I don't get any rerolls. Oh, that's on the field. Oh!
Man, I didn't have to go down.
Completely whiffed.
Maybe I should have tried to firefight. Oh well.
Completely whiffed. Wow, okay.
Okay. How does it taste? How does the whiff taste?
That was bad shoot.
For
Me
both
again.
of us.
Ooh, buddy. I'm gonna fire order with these guys, so it was good to
Presumably
be down.
attempting to finish them off.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So, I'm not gonna do rapid fire again because now I'm no longer effective. I'm definitely yeah, I'm at long. Oh, I'm almost ineffective. So, I get 5 dice. Or should I try to split fire? So that's long range.
They are down and near it.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. So, firing 4 shots. I'm at 5s to hit. I'm
Okay.
only at -1. Or no, -1 for long range, -1 for being in a building.
Mhm.
I'm still at 3s to hit. So, nice.
So 1 lucky. You have to re-roll it. And a miss.
That was bad. Well, maybe that was,
Yeah.
that was maybe the bonus right there. is
Yeah,
that
exactly.
I
At
just
least
wasted
both of our
fire.
armies are completely incompetent. Me. Obviously, I'm gonna fire once again into the squad. I'll hit you someday,
Yeah, right.
but this
Oh,
day
yeah,
is that day. Yeah,
Okay. So, on a normal guy,
presumably.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yep, 4, 9,
Wait, rocks are
2,
no. There's
7 + 2 is 9.
are rocks too.
I misspoke. This is a rock field. It's only +1 to res. So he is at 8 -5 is it should be a 3. So I just
Mhm.
failed that roll.
Oh, you
think-
probably would have gotten
I
so
think-
many more hits in that close combat too.
You hit me almost every time, anyways.
No, I mean you would have only been on 7s to save. I don't. It probably wasn't relevant. Who cares? Who cares?
No, it was whatever.
It probably wasn't
Yeah.
relevant. We're
Okay.
gonna say it's not relevant for both of our psyches. And he's dead.
I'm dead. Okay. So I have to take a test because now I have the equal amount of.
Yeah.
Or
well,
no, did I already add a pin?
No.
No, I didn't. So
No,
4
you only
pins.
had 2 pins on the board.
Did I?
Yeah, for sure. You only had 2
Okay.
pins on you.
So I still have to pass no matter what, and I'm fine.
They're good.
Oh
Okay.
my lord! Wow, this turn went fast. It's me again.
Are you gonna get him?
I don't know. I mean, I really want to, but it's a crazy crapshoot now. So, well, they're above, so I'm going to advance. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need to be moving over.
Yeah, your positioning matters very little for that particular battle.
Yeah. So, I will try to advance into this piece of terrain.
Okay.
So, I will take. Oh,
Yeah, your
I
agility.
passed every
Yeah.
agility
Your
test.
guys may not be the most accurate, but they're super buff
Yeah.
and they're super good at track and field. These are like the jock Concord. Like they don't care about guns. They just punch people
The
to
jock
death.
cord.
There's like a jock cord.
Okay, so they just do a little.
Sounds like a French
position.
army. The jock cord.
And then I'm still at long range.
Okay, so you're at
Um,
-2 total.
Yep, so I'm still 3s to hit. And this time I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to do, or well, I'll be at 2s to hit with rapid fire.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have all my shots. And
Also, you're not within 20 inches, isn't rapid fire?
No.
Oh, it has a long of 30?
It's,
I didn't know that.
but I get a reroll one, so.
It's up to you. Do whatever you want.
Oh, that was good.
That worked out.
So
But
I
they
get
are
a
down.
reroll 1 for my spotter that I still have.
Oh,
so
hey.
3. Now I
So-
got to reroll all of them because I'm down. 2
2
hits
hits.
still. Wow.
Ouch.
So
I do have like mega pluses to my
well, you're
res.
plus 3 res.
So I'm at
you're
9 res,
9 minus 2
down to
is
2.
7.
Yep, 7. Good.
You're good.
I
But
do
you
get a
take
pin.
So you get to. Ooh, you're screwed. So,
yeah, so
done.
Yep, there, Gonzo.
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 So I have 3 order dice.
That's an
my-
anime company, right? Gonzo.
I don't have no
I think it is.
Where's your,
There's what?
where's your other
Oh, it's up there by that map of a city. I don't know. Budapest.
Budapest.
It's a map of
I
Budapest.
love Budapest. It's a weird thing, but I love it. It's a great city. Most beautiful city in Europe, in my opinion.
you
and-
just pissed off a lot of our viewers.
Whatever. There's a lot of beautiful cities out there. Don't get me wrong. But
No,
Budapest
Kevin said Budapest is the best. He
I
thinks
said
every
it's the
other
best.
city is terrible.
So I will just move these up to make sure that they're
that makes sense.
not losing out on where they are. And same thing goes for this.
I'm quite partial to Nottingham. Warlords games give us free stuff.
Warlords games are us. Get us the best. Okay, cool. So the last dice is not mine. The last dice is yours.
And I'm going to shuffle that back in and take another shot at you.
Okay.
So,
Please.
oh god, crashing.
Oh, he actually hits.
Yes. There we
So-
go. Finally,
I'm doing the same thing on a normal dude.
Yeah.
He's
dead
dead.
and also dead.
Fine.
Oh no, fine. But you
But
do
I
have to take a break test.
test on a 4, so I'm probably gonna be doomed. No, I'm
No,
not.
you're totally fine.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
I'm getting lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's down? You have a down guy.
Oh yeah,
He's
these
at
guys remain
7.
down.
Oh my god.
They stay down,
loses
but
the
they
pen
lose their
now.
pen this time.
And all my guys get back up. Going into turn 5, things have gone not well for the Virai. They have
Real
1
sad.
on the field, meaning they have 4 in the bag, and the Concord have not lost a single unit somehow. Turn 5. Recovery order.
Duh.
I'm doing a pass. So I'm
And-
automatically losing 2. We'll use the, I feel like the little dice are cursed. 2, that's all I needed.
No.
Or 3.
Hey-
sorry.
Hey now.
So they got 1 pin.
Yeah. Okay.
That
And-
might save me.
Hand back and bag.
It
I'll
might
just,
not
I'll just
save
do
me.
it from right here. One-handed. Look at how athletic I am. I can do sports. Oh, damn it! I can't do sports.
Oh, buddy. I'm gonna make an advance with my far right flank here to try to bridge the gap between me and the defenders. That's the first time I don't pass, but that's okay because I get 2.5 inches. And that's all I really need. I'm gonna be firing rapid fire. I have intervening in the tall grass, so I'm only hitting on 3s. I get 1 reroll. Please, Rick. Oh yeah,
So 4 hits.
5 hits. And I gotta reroll this, buddy. No.
Cool.
So now
So,
I gotta reroll
wait,
all
that
5.
8 definitely doesn't hit.
I know it was a 2. I just moved it over. It was, yeah, for sure.
So 1 hit.
1 hit. Oh my god.
Oh!
Yes!
And it kills a guy. Remarkable.
I'm gonna patch sight with this unit to that unit, and I'm going to shoot his tertiary unit
Yep.
with a net ammunition.
We checked it. It's a long shot, but it's a perfectly clear shot.
2. Oh, I'm so close. I
Yeah,
can't.
because you're at extreme range
Yeah,
and you're
intervening.
intervening. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
well.
no way. So I still have to scatter it.
But it's only D5.
Oh yes, 2 inches. So I hit him.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So, oh man, I have to get so please G3, please.
The D3s have been kind to you.
2,
Oh,
so
3. 3
Okay
pins
with
is
that.
decent.
I'm okay with that.
Alright. And back and bag.
Boom.
Me. Obviously, I'm going a fire order from these guys to them. A gift from me to you.
Miss. Damn.
Damn.
Okay, so-
Lucky.
Doesn't
So
matter.
yeah, I'll place it on. Do you have a lance?
No, he's dead.
Okay, so leader then. Do you need the blue die? Dead. Dead.
Ugh.
Okay, and that's 2 pins. So roll your whatever test, your break test. And they're good.
Oh, put your dice next to him so I don't lose it. Me again.
It's next to him.
All I can hope to do right now is get some pins. This unit's got 4 dudes left. I'm doing a fire order with them into that weapons drone. There's 0 intervening, but I am at long range. So I'm gonna hit on 5s with 4 dice at regular plasma carbine shots. So 2 hits.
2 hits, okay. I'm at, I need to fail on 10s, and I'm fine.
Okay.
So take a pin.
Boom. I'm gonna really hope bank on your crappy leadership.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping to bank on your crappy leadership. It's you.
Okay, this guy obviously firing into them, and he hits.
Okay.
Fail.
I'm rolling a lot of 10s. 3's fine!
He's good, but you have to take a break test?
Yes!
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
That is out of this world.
They refuse me, so I'm just.
Oh, you just have med probes, right?
Yeah, so I mean, they're still in the same spot. They're fine. These guys might need to move up. That's fine. That works.
Okay. And then I'm going to do it's all me, so I'm going to do a recovery order with this guy. He passes. He just needs to roll a 2 on this die here. He rolls a 1. So he removes 2 pins from himself. And then I need to figure out
Please
how...
fail your next dice.
I think I needed a recovery order in order to put a die in there, but let me just check. Okay, so in order for him to reprogram him, because he has a pin, he has to do attempt a rally order. So he's fine, he loses the pin, this guy's dice go back in the bag, and he fires again at these guys. And he misses, of course.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, those guys are down.
Yep. They're good! And they
Finally.
lose their pin. Yep. What an awful game for the Virai's accuracy.
I don't know, bro. This is insane.
Yeah.
So we got all this. Last turn, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Going into turn 6, potentially the last turn, we finally even it up. 5 on each side.
Ooh.
Turn 6.
Oh boy.
I really want this dice.
Please. Yes! Fire order!
Going down.
Going down, okay. So this guy firing into them. Hits. Damn it! Okay. Second die.
How dare you make me pull them rapid fire? Yes! I'm gonna do a run order.
With.
My X launcher team.
Okay.
And make sure that I'm behind this piece of line of sight blocking terrain.
Okay.
Have enough.
Ooh, that might have spelled my doom, boys. I needed to kill that unit.
There, that's impossible. Does the gun count?
Yeah, it does.
Here.
Just put him behind it.
I just gotta switch this. Gotta wobble that base, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta wobble the base. And sometimes you gotta just not shoot and hug the dirt. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, so for those of you who have not been counting the amount of points that are in the game right now, I win if I kill that unit.
Yeah,
I will have killed more points than Kevin has killed. So Kevin needs to survive this turn.
Yeah, because basically if each force remains unbroken,
Mm-hmm.
you tally up the total units.
Yep.
If we did points, I probably win because I clicked off a defender, maybe actually. I don't know how many.
Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It'd be
units.
really close to being even.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. You.
I need to do an advance order with this squad here. They're all going to be kind of pushing their way.
We'll move them all the way over so you can get as many shots.
Yeah.
So you get 4 shots. You're at accuracy 5, -2, so you only get 1.
Yep. All I need is 1s.
Bubkus.
Nothing.
That's a lot of 10s. We've been rolling a lot of 10s.
Yeah.
If we were a Gar, this battle would be crazy. Okay, so, in the bag.
Me. My chances of winning are slipping away from me here. I'm going to try to do a fire order here.
Oh my
He
god.
goes down,
Okay.
and he gains a pin, right?
No, he just doesn't lose his pen.
Oh yeah. So.
You're at a pen with down. You still got a guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Catastrophic
That was
failure.
catastrophic failure.
Wait, so who goes down? The tertiary or the weapons drone?
He does. The tertiary hasn't done anything with him. He wasn't overclocked.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Me again. I'm gonna, I guess, overclock this guy.
Okay. So it's back in the bag. Take that hand out, Sergey.
Let me. I need to whisk them a little bit.
Whatever.
Me. Fire order. It's a 40% chances, so maybe I'll hit him.
No, it's yeah, you're right.
Hit? Oh, come on. Yes!
Oh man.
Oh!
Okay.
Come on.
He's fine.
It's fine, but you have 4 pins.
Ah, I'm fine.
Oh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Ugh. Okay, so you. What can you do to me?
I don't know.
The only thing I can really do is just try to use my remaining units to put pins on the guys that can shoot me. I could do a sprint order and try to block them, but I'm just not confident in my ability to. If I get a below a 50, it'll ruin it, and then they'll be out of the game for no reason. So I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to do a fire order. I'm exactly long range, so it's -1/+1. So I have a 50% chance to hit. He's down. I got a 50% chance to miss him. I like the odds. Yep. So I have one. Oh no, I don't have a reroll.
No.
So 2 hits.
No.
Dang, whiffle.
Okay.
It was a better chance than the other way.
Okay, so hand and bag.
Okay, I really only have one more chance.
Yeah, you don't have much to do here.
I'm gonna try to do an advance order with these guys. I have to get through the difficulty, so hopefully this strike squad. Yes, I found a way! I'm so lucky with my agility.
You're so lucky with everything.
This is really in my way, though, is unfortunately the truth. So
Yeah.
basically,
It's gonna be hard to rotate it too because you have another unit on there.
I'm just gonna go like
That's
this.
good.
It's not terrible. I'm just gonna have to pop one.
Yeah, some of your guys are gonna be able to shoot, probably not all.
No, there's none of this blocks.
No, I mean like through this, they might not be able to see.
Oh, with that guy, I'm fine.
He's good. He can totally see my guy from where he's at.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be. Actually, what's my range now? I'm definitely still at long. Okay, 20. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
So I'm only at 4s to hit.
Yeah.
I get 1 reroll for the spotter drum. Oh yeah.
So 2 hits.
Yes.
4. Nice.
So now I gotta
Reroll
reroll.
those. Oh, are you
Yes.
kidding me? Okay, so 2 hits.
And it's strike, so.
I'm fine.
Yes, no, you're not. 9 fails.
No, it doesn't. I'm 9
Oh,
up to
because you have
11
the.
now.
I'm sorry, you're right.
But I do get a pin.
I forgot you're inside of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 1 dice left. It's my med probes. So basically.
So it's just me. Okay.
First, it's you.
So I am going to try to put his die back in the bag. In
Yeah,
order
which
to
is
do
good.
that, I have to try to recover his down die. It's a 60% chance. I
There
do
you go.
recover it. Now I have to try to give him. Well,
Yeah.
your many probes don't matter. Can we? Do you want to just do this?
No, yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
So now I need.
As long as I can have these 2 count
yeah,
for
they're
these 2
fine.
units,
Yeah,
and
they're
these 2 for
wherever
these.
you need them to be.
We're good.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move in the end. So
Now it's a 7.
it's
to
a
take the
7
order.
to take the order.
Oh, he failed you so hard, dude. Okay, we gotta roll
alright.
to see if there's another turn.
Yeah.
Because you could still technically.
So one, it matters more to me.
So 1 through 3,
It continues,
yes.
is what we're saying for now.
Oh.
You won. All right.
A slim.
A slim victory, but a victory all the same.
Okay, well, let's sit down and talk about it.
Rick, I just have one question for you. Did the souls of those chickens I sacrificed to you mean nothing?
But seriously, Mr. Priestley, you're the man. I had him in my heart tonight. I could feel his guiding hand with my rolls that were omnipotent.
It's just omnipotent and omnipresent. Yeah. I mean, so this was a good exhibition because we've actually run this matchup off camera a couple times, and it's always been down to like several points at the end of the
Well,
game.
Concord beat
Concord
the Concord
Virai.
versus the Virai.
It's a very even match.
I have yet to beat him as the Algorin, except for the battle report, but that was before we had any
Then we
long range
figured it,
units
yeah.
done. We only had melee guys done, so that was kind of you saw that one coming.
Yeah.
But
So this matchup has proven in playtesting to be extremely
close.
balanced, and you saw it today. Literally, if he had failed one single test, I would have won, and if he didn't, then he won. It's like the Virai are a great army. I really enjoy them. They do a lot of really long range firepower shots. I probably jumped the gun a little bit, charging. I might have been better suited to wait one more turn and wait for them to be a little softer.
Well, you'd also have retained the initiative. Once you lost the initiative,
it was hard to claw my way back.
Yeah, so I feel like the constructors have a similar role to play as outcasts in a guard army.
They definitely they're bolster units.
Well, they're there to give you more order dice. They're really not bad in close combat.
No,
Like you said, if you would have waited until these guys had
and one more pin, it
even
would have been
2
totally
pins
different.
and 3 guys, you could have charged them and you would have easily
Yeah.
won. I got really lucky in that charge because it was like they rolled 1,000,000 attacks, but
You just saved all.
I rolled really
which
well.
is another testament. If you're running a Concord or an Isaurian army at any points value and you don't have med probes, you should reconsider, because med probes are probably the best auxiliary unit in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe followed closely by STAA probes.
Yeah, well, because STAA and then targeter probes in the lesser form are definitely super important. But the med probes, I take them every time, and just
They're
like
so
you said,
good.
the
They're
tactical
so
portion, the bulk of your army with normal Concord, if you're doing
Mhm.
drone force or the faster attack one, I can't remember what it's called, you're not going to have as many infantry units. But when you're doing the normal base Concord force, the strike troops are the bulk of your army, and they're expensive. So you really it's 40 points, which is expensive, but it really gives you retention of your soldiers. Like you can take, now the mag cannon and up, like mag cannon and plasma cannon up, it's not going to be as effective, but you hug train like I did, so you get a little bit more of a res. And they help so much, and they're expensive, but man, are they worth it? Because I rerolled a lot of times. Especially,
they're not even that. Like, think about how not expensive they are. They gave you leader rerolls for your whole army. That's worth way more than 40.
Well, an individual strike troop in any squad, sans like the leader with the leader and everything, is 20 points. So you're spending the same amount of points as you could
save so much.
You could add 2 strike troops for the same amount of points.
Mm-hmm.
But why do that when you can make 1 strike trooper so much harder to kill? And and it works in close combat, which is also insane. The strike troops are not as good in close combat, so they really buff them in that regard. Now, going back to the Virai, the weapons drones are amazing.
They're so good.
They're amazing.
It's just mag cannon shot.
They're hard to shoot.
I'm wondering if maybe I should have taken 1 mag cannon and 1 mag light support.
Mag light support's not terrible because you missed, and sometimes it's about pins.
Sometimes you have to get a pin.
Yeah, and so in these lower point matches, it would behoove you. Because my armor is only 7. If you get closer, it's only 6. So really, a mag light support's not terrible because you have 3 chances, and really, if you look back at my shooting,
and it saves 10 points. It's like you could use that for another constructor.
Exactly, and a lot of my guys didn't kill anybody. They were just putting pins on people, and it was just because I had so many shots.
Yeah.
So really, doing that battle over again and having both of them with mag light supports.
I wouldn't have both of them.
I'm just saying is that it would have increased the amount of pins on me. It would have been your better chance to hit. You would not have had as hard a time with, because when you get into the mag cannons and the plasma cannons,
once they whiff
terrain,
it's over.
Yeah, battlefields, and the Virai don't get the option of having spotter drones for reroll. So it's always something to think about. The cannons are amazing. I was just, when we were playing it, and when we played with Algorin, any light vehicle like the Freeborn Striker,
it gets shredded.
It does, like transports that are upgraded to 5.
Don't run armor 11 vehicles against Virai. They just
tear up to shreds.
They just laugh at them.
Well, because you can have 4 shots. And the other army.
Another point about the playtesting that we're doing. I won a lot of the playtesting matches But it became much less so that I was winning the playtesting matches when Kevin came to the realization that Concord are amazing at killing SDAA probes. If you're running an Isaurian army or a Concord army that has a proliferation of plasma lances,
the split fire.
you want to be clearing out the SDAAs as fast as possible. If I had those SDAAs, that squad would have been gone.
The scary part about the STAA drones is they're better than targeters because you can't. If there's 3 targeters attached to a unit, that unit could either do an assault and be able to shoot them and kill them. They'll kill them, Or if they are that close in unit coherency, when you move away, they can shoot them to death.
Mm-hmm.
But any other force, when you have like 5 STAA probes like he had, like Algren are going to have a harder time because they can't split fire. So they're going to have to waste more shots. But with the Concord, if you get lucky and just move up aggressively and get to kill 2 of them in one go,
it's a huge deal.
Yeah, because
they're only 5 points, but they do a lot more than 5 points worth of work. Yeah.
And when they can literally paint a single unit to have +3 to hit,
just like trouble.
Like you can go down and it doesn't matter. People are going to kill you. And so that's where the mag cannons are the most brutal. It's like when they have +3 to hit, no matter what, you're not missing. And like we saw in it, like even with med probes, strength value 5 is too much for personnel armor. You'd have to have something else. Like the battlefield is what saved me in that situation. But either way, I'm glad that we have the Virai.
Yeah, we have the Virai functional now. Yeah, the Virai are holding their own, which I'm happy about.
Yep.
This, in my opinion, is probably one of their hardest matchups due to the split fire.
You could also play
Isaurian might be similar.
You could play them a little bit with 15 inches. I don't know.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a gamble.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a gamble. As always, if you like the content, please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you. And if you want to make sure to get our new videos when they come out, ring the bell so you can get notifications.
If you want to support our channel even further, you can donate to our Patreon page. And on that note, we have a new bold, powerful, probably very handsome patron.
I can only assume.
Stephen Miller.
Woo!
Thank you for your support. You are a powerful man with a powerful plan.
We would also like to send out a gracious thank you to all the rest of our amazing patrons. Their continued support is helping to make this channel better each and every day.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the tabletop.
Yeah.